Hello everyone, in today's episode we won't show you CRM or we won't show you URHQ, but I will show you AI agent which I use for not long time. Before I was using different one, but now I'm running off my computer. So let me switch to the PC. Now you can see this is the booking from the 22nd and we've got 24th today. So if I'll go back, that's booking 089. If we will go now, 089 in the incoming, it's previous and now this one. There's no customer data here, yes, because I would have to click onto here. So history, that's the only one booking which is here from today. Now this voice AI agent, oh, it's loading model unnecessarily. So here I've asked it, yes, hello, how can I assist you today? Said, how many bookings do I have in the incoming for today? Okay, and then assistant replied, you have one incoming booking for today, yes? So you see that matches the CRM. Now if I would click on the talk, I don't know if that will work because the microphone is used here, so I need to add text, just text field, so I can type instead of only talking to it, because that's voice assistant which we have. And in this case you can chat with it, yes, but based on that you can build an AI assistant for your website and for your bookings, yes, because that talks with it. Now we can ask it, let's say, because it speaks as well with URHQ, how many Kanban boards we have, let's say, yes, all. How many Kanban boards do I have? Yes, and it's talking now with my computer, with the GPU. So it caught up the microphone. And if the model is now not loaded, you see it takes like a lot of time to reply, yes? But the problem is only that it's a voice AI agent and it's, you see, it replied, yes? It just took time to scan. Oh, we can do it better. So what it is that it loaded, yes, it loaded, but it's like, you see,
based on the JSON data provided. Here is a structured list of all.
Stop, don't talk. So if there is a longer query, it will take time to reply, yes. And you see this is counting on, instead of replying you just a simple answer number of boards, yes, so it still needs some iteration, yes. So I would say here I did ask for the number of the boards. Can you tell how many? You see
there are 17 Kanban boards.
Stop, don't talk. And now you see if it doesn't have to reply, like query the database in the URHQ, it's quicker, yes, because then this way it just memorize it, or it has it in the quicker access, yes, memory. So it, thanks to this AI assistant which works off my PC, yes, we can see that we can have voice assistant or text assistant which talks with our planner, with our Kanban, and with our notes, and with our in the URHQ, and in the booking, and with the bookings in CRM. So what it means for us is that when we are on the go, when we're busy, it does take a small hassle to just feed it with information. For instance, somebody's calling, yes? If you've got phone activated in CRM, you can say to it, you know, make me a task to call back a customer who called just now, and it has real time as well fed in. So then what is happening is that it takes the time which is now, yes, and check for call now, and then is capable of making you a task to call back that person. and you can say about what, call about what, yes? Then when you've got time, you check your Kanban, your tasks, and you know exactly what to do. You don't forget things, yes? And you are well organized. This is boosting the productivity significantly, and that's why we're building these tools. If you want to have your own AI assistant, either on phone or on the PC, yes, you can have one, but this costs us API. So I use my graphic card called 3060 with what's called 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and that allows that model to work. You need to have more beefy graphics card if you want to use your own AI. So that means your own assistant rather than paying for APIs. So paying someone to have that AI for you, yes? But I can tell you that with Flash model, I've calculated it's few quid per month for a self-employed person to pay for AI, yes? If you would use, let's say, Gemini Flash, it will cost you probably less than £10 per month. So AI Assistant is very useful, and that's why I wanted to record a video about it, because now you see what you can do. You can ask any question, we can iterate on the code of AI agent, and you can use your CRM and your URHQ for planning, for bookings, for everything. Because CRM has email, SMS, and calls, we are capable of automating all flow communication with the customer, then putting whole process of the customer journey through AI assistants, which if you choose to use your own hardware, as I do, yes, then you've got snappy responses through your hardware. But if you don't have any like modern hardware which it can write on, then in that case it's better to pay those few quid per month and have the tool that helps you boost your productivity. So that's why I wanted to show this tool, because this tool is something that we create per customer. We don't have it available for everyone. Yes, we customize it because every business is different. Yes, so the knowledge base and the instructions for that AI model will be based on your particular circumstances. Yes, so if you still use our crm.bookrepair.online.co.uk, if you use our URHQ, or you are a member and using through membership, you can then connect AI assistant to them and have your own private assistant. Guys, that's all I wanted to show you today. Hopefully it's useful. Like really, I use it. It's useful for me. We can create those queries so the replies from the AI assistant will be more fitted for you than they are for us, yes? But you can use plain English, yes? I use voice AI assistant because it's usually when I'm busy, yes? And I'm doing something, I'll come, record myself, reminder, yes, for myself for later. And then when I've got time, I just go to Kanban and I see all those reminders and I can do something about them. That's why I use it this way, but you might prefer chat. Maybe you want to use your WhatsApp to chat with AI assistant, yes? Or maybe you have separated app, because there are people like when I was starting with AI assistants, I didn't want to use WhatsApp, I didn't want to use private chat, I did use Telegram, yes? So I was using that, because then I knew the AI assistant lives there. And it's separation of concerns, yes, and it's possible. It's really possible to connect with any or create our own chat. And then what's best it is as well is that can be your knowledge base. So you can send a URL to the customer, and customer can chat with your chatbot through the email, because when they click in the email, it will ask to confirm that's them, and the email will send confirmation email with code. If the customer pass on that code, they will be sure that the customer came from that email, which is your valid customer, and which is then possible to answer any questions about the bookings. Yes, so it's brilliant communication with your customers. If you don't know how to use it or what the best approach in your case, contact us. You don't pay extra for it. Yes, if you are one of our customers, that's all inclusive in your package. So you just have to ask for it. And all you pay is for your assistant, which is cheap. Yes, and if you can host it yourself, no extra cost. Yes, as I do. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.